In the mid-1990s, a filmmaker set out to do what many believed was impossible, to recreate one of the most tragic events in history with a level of detail never seen before. That filmmaker was James Cameron. At the time, the story of the Titanic had been told before, but never like this. Cameron didn't just want to make a film. He wanted to immerse audiences inside the ship itself, make them feel every moment. Every heartbeat and every drop of freezing water. But ambition comes with a cost. From the very beginning, the production of Titanic was surrounded by doubt. Studios feared the budget was spiraling out of control. Critics predicted it would be a disaster before it even reached theaters. Yet Cameron pushed forward. To bring the Titanic back to life, an enormous set was built in Mexico. A near full-scale replica of the ship. It wasn't just a backdrop. It was engineered to tilt, sink, and break apart, just like the real vessel did in 1912. Every detail mattered, from the grand staircase to the smallest pieces of silverware. Everything was designed to match historical records. And at the center of it all were two young actors, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Their chemistry would become legendary, but behind the scenes, the reality was far from glamorous. Filming was physically exhausting. Long hours in massive water tanks meant the cast and crew were constantly soaked, freezing, and pushed to their limits. Scenes that look effortless on screen often took days, sometimes weeks, to complete. Kate Winslet famously refused to wear a wetsuit during water scenes, choosing authenticity over comfort. As a result, she even developed pneumonia during filming. Leonardo DiCaprio, still early in his career, found himself in the middle of one of the most demanding productions ever attempted. Yet his performance as Jack would go on to define a generation. But the challenges didn't stop with the actors. The crew worked under intense pressure. Water systems malfunctioned, equipment broke, and safety risks were always present, especially during large-scale sinking sequences. At one point, the production became so stressful that stories emerged of crew members becoming ill after food was reportedly tampered with, an incident that only added to the chaos behind the scenes. Still, Cameron refused to compromise. He even took real-life dives to the actual Titanic wreck, capturing footage that would later be used in the film. This dedication blurred the line between documentary and drama, giving the movie a haunting sense of realism. As the months went on, the budget climbed higher and higher, eventually becoming the most expensive film ever made at the time. Many believed it would fail. Some even called it the biggest mistake in Hollywood history. But then, everything changed. When Titanic was finally released in 1997, it didn't just succeed, it became a global phenomenon. Audiences were captivated, not just by the spectacle, but by the emotional story at its core. Jack and Rose became icons. The film broke box office records and went on to win 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for James Cameron. In the end, all the risk, all the chaos, all the doubt, it became part of something unforgettable. A film that didn't just tell a story, but made history itself. And decades later, Titanic still stands as a reminder that sometimes the greatest achievements come from the boldest dreams.